Hi everyone, welcome to Meet the Teach. This is where we get to meet the awesome teachers and students in our middle school. My name is Denver Jackson and today we're at Dunbar Creative and Performing Arts Magnet School. Let's get started. I'm so excited to introduce you to Miss Parent, who will be telling her a little bit about herself. How's your day going today?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. So can I ask you a few questions?
Of course you can.
Can you tell us a little bit about what subjects you teach and how long you've been teaching here?
I've been teaching at Dunbar for 2 years. This is my second year, but I've been in Mobile County Public School Systems for 12.
Okay, so what inspired you to become a teacher?
So, crazy story. I think I was born knowing I was going to teach. Nobody ever told me. There was no specific thing that happened. I literally, if you talk to anybody who knew me growing up at the age of 4 up, you asked me what I was going to do, I was going to be a dance teacher.
What's your favorite part about teaching middle school students?
The energy. They have tons and tons of energy, and sometimes it gets a little crazy, but they always want to have some fun.
That's true. How do you make learning fun for your students?
I try to incorporate fun within technique because you take my class, the technique is what really has to be learned, but sometimes it's not always fun. But it's making sure that they learn the rules and the techniques of the art forms so that they can become better. And then we just kind of, loosen up and have a good time with each other.
Do you enjoy teaching?
I do.
That's great. Okay, so what's one thing your students might not know about you?
A lot of them don't know I'm from Louisiana. And that's kind of a big deal because, sometimes when you come from a different place, you have a different perspective on things. And I like to introduce those things to my students.
I really had no idea you were from Louisiana. I thought you were born here.
I know. Now, what about you? Can I ask you a couple questions?
You can ask me a couple of questions.
All right. You have 2 dance teachers this year, myself and Miss Davis. Are you really enjoying Miss Davis's class?
I'm really enjoying her class.
Good.
She's not mean, but she will let you know, like, hey, you're messing up here, let's fix that. And she really takes pride in her work, so it's a great experience.
I love to hear that.
Yes.
Now, am I still a decent dance teacher now that there's somebody else?
You're still a great dance teacher. You also take pride in your work, and you tell us what we need to fix and what we don't need to fix.
I think that's great. Now, I do know you love to do photography or take pictures. Which one?
Okay, well, the photography thing's for my mom, but I still enjoy it.
Okay.
But she loves photography. She enjoys it a lot, and it's like a safe space for her, kind of.
Well, do you like taking pictures for her?
I mean, not really.
What?
What, you mean like, I thought you meant taking them with the camera.
No, like being her model.
Oh yeah, I enjoy it a lot. It's really fun, and we do a lot of creative, fun things.
Because I've seen some of your photos, and they are fabulous.
Thank you. It's fun. We enjoy it. We get to travel to places sometimes. It's really creative and fun, costumes.
Yeah, I understand that. All right, so the hard question. What is your favorite academic topic?
Like subject-wise or just overall?
Overall.
Probably science. I love science.
Really?
It's one of my favorite classes.
Why?
I've always been invested in it. Like since I was in 1st grade, I wanted to be a meteorologist, and since then, it's just science is just my go-to class. Like it's really fun, and most of the science teachers I've had are like really nice, really chill. They just kind of, go with the flow and teach what they need to teach, but also make it fun at the same time.
And that's awesome.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. Is Dunbar giving you some really good science classes?
Some really good ones. I really love the school in general anyway.
I do too. I do too.
But I do want to ask you one more question.
Sure.
If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
So, I want to go to Croatia, but for a reason. So an artist created what's called a sea organ, and he built an organ on the coast, and when the waves come in, it creates music. Different sounds, so every minute of the day is a different sound, and I've actually dreamed about going over there, recording the music, and then bringing it back and then choreographing movement to those live sounds. But yeah, it's kind of a bucket list thing that I hope can happen in my future.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you so much for answering these questions. I want to give a big shout out to Ms. Parent here.
Well, thank you. And a shout out to you.
Thank you. Stay tuned to see more middle schools and see more teachers and students share their awesome experiences at their middle school. And thank you for watching this episode of Meet the Teach.